Hi, it's Veronica, and this is the third part in a four-part series about this adjectival teddy. If you haven't seen the other two videos or read the blog post or seen the demo, you might want to do that. At least just check out the demo so that you know where we're at and what we're talking about here. In this third part, I wanted to show you how I get to show the correct or incorrect feedback, as the case may be. So here it's going to tell me, oops, that's not the correct order, review the rule and try again. So because we have two possible options for each of these squares, it's a bit tricky to get that correct or incorrect feedback to show. So I'm going to show you how I did that. Now you can see that here for the third thing, I've got two layers, a correct and an incorrect, but this slide is not actually a question slide, it's just a regular slide, and I've created the correct and incorrect layers because I wanted a bit more control and flexibility. So I've got these two layers with a correct and incorrect message. And so what I've done to get the check button to show either the correct or the incorrect, given that there are two possible correct options for each of these boxes, is I've created some variables. So have a look here. I've got 6 variables, one for each of the items. So I've called it correct big, correct blue, correct brown, correct branch, and so on. And I've set them all to a value of false, default value of false. So what I've done next is under each of these items, so let's say we'll use big as an example, but I've done it for each of the 6 items. I've included a trigger that says set or adjust the variable correct big to a value of true when the object big is dropped on the correct target, which in this case is target qualitative, and that first one there that's being shown in the red box. So I've done that for each of these 6 items. And then finally, to actually get it to show the correct or incorrect layer, because in Storyline you can't use conditions with a and an or sequence in them. They have to be either all or all and. What I've done is I created 3 other variables, and in this case I've called them qualitative, color, and classifying, which are my 3 targets, and they're all set to false as well. So what I've done next is for each of these targets, so let's use again the first one as an example, which is qualitative. The 2 correct ones for qualitative are big and small, so I've set a trigger under big and a trigger under small to set the variable qualitative to true when the user drops big or small into this rectangle. So that means that later in the check button, when that's going to give me the answer and take me to the correct layer, what it has to do is just look at the 2 triggers for show correct layer or show layer incorrect, and what the trigger says is show layer correct when the user clicks check on the condition that qualitative is equal to true and classifying is equal to true and color is equal to true, and the same for layer incorrect, but in this case we're using or, so show layer incorrect when user clicks check on the condition that classifying is equal to false or color is equal to false or qualitative is equal to false, because only one of them needs to be incorrect to show the layer incorrect. So that's it. That's how you get the correct or incorrect layer to show according to the user's answers. Hope that helps. Bye.